The moment in your life when it's time to awaken. You stumbled upon the cottage, no mistaken, divinely orchestrated. Meet Auntie Karen, who knows where you've been searching for that clarity in this moment in life. When you're feeling so alone, Karen's Cottage is here to be a second home. We all have a common bond. Auntie Karen, the responsibility she's been given, that's what comes with psychic ability. You have to deliver in truth and humility. She's tapped into the divine. She knows that every person is here by universal design. When you hear that southern accent as she says, come on in, she's ready to begin. The duality of the Gemini personality is absolutely a reality. Don't let the sparkle in her eyes be misleading. That she will spring into action if you want a reaction. Not even a fraction of what she's got to unleash. Suggest you respect with the rest. This is her space. Don't forget about her twin who's not afraid to catch a case. If you get in her face, this is the cottage. Come on in. Now your journey can begin here at the cottage. Come on in. Welcome to the cottage. Welcome to the cottage. Come on in as your journey begins.
Hey y'all, what's up? How's everybody doing? Hey, little bit. Hey, Mocha Drop. Hey, Jack Mac, Sophia Jax. How are you? Well, hello, Green-Eyed Devil. How are you? How's everybody doing this evening? I thought I would go live just a couple of minutes before I was scheduled. I'll start reading in a minute, but this way we can talk for just a minute to chat. Tell everybody how you tell me how you're doing. How's everybody doing this evening? Let me hear from you before we get started reading. Tell me how everybody is doing. Hey, Christy, what's up with you, girl? Good to see you, love bug. Hope you guys are doing well and having a good Friday evening. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, Kimbo, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. You're tired but good? I feel you. I'm tired but good. It's been an interesting day. I'm kind of tired too, Mocha Drop. I've been going hard today. And then I had some unexpected things happen that I had to take care of as well. So I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off for about the last 3 hours. It's been crazy. Normally I try to rest before minis, and I did take a little bit of a break a couple of hours earlier. My daughter came over and we hung out a little bit. Hey, Lex, how you doing? You're holding on. That's what counts. There you go. Hey, Kim. Oh, okay. It's good to see you. It is good to see you. You know, I love me some Blair now. Blair, that's my homie. I love her. She is precious. She is absolutely precious. Yes, that is true, Green-Eyed Devil, and I am thankful that I was able to get things done. Well, hello, Betty. You're a Scorpio. Oh, my gosh. I hope you get to feeling better soon. Wishing you a speedy and smooth recovery. That is a pretty severe injury, Betty, so my heart goes out to you. Orthopedic is so painful, and they say that hip is just one of the worst. So I hope that you have a good and speedy recovery, love bug. You guys having a good Friday? It's Friday. It's Friday. We're going to do mini readings. We're going to chat for just a minute longer because I wasn't supposed to go live till 8 o'clock my time, and we got officially 9 more minutes. So I'll probably just, run my mouth a little bit before we get started on the actual reading. Plus, it's Friday. Can we just chill for a minute? It's been a crazy day. It's been a good day, but I've just been busy as crazy, and it's just, But can we just chill for just a second? Can we just have a Friday chill moment? Will y'all be okay if we do that? CIC man in the house. What's up? I am glad you made it through the week, Christy. I'm glad you made it through the week. Yeah, just a minute of chit chat. You know how us Geminis are. We like to run our mouth just a little bit too much, right? Just a little bit. Hey, April, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Hey, CIC man. Do I say your name, CIC man? Because I heard Kimmy say that earlier. Because don't you mod over at Kimmy's, right? But I can't remember if I think she said, so is CIC man okay? I don't know what to say. Anyway, it is what it is. Yes, of course, Miss Betty. Of course. Cheech man. Oh, okay. All right. I got you, love. I gotcha. Heck yeah, Gemini jibber jabber. Yeah. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Tomorrow is game day. Oh, yes, it is. Just a heads up of what to look out for on the channel tomorrow, though. I won't be here, but I will, if you know what I mean. I've got some stuff that's uploading tomorrow. Gemini and Cancer is uploading tomorrow during the day, so be on the lookout for that. And if I'm living right, Leo will too, but that's kind of iffy right now. But we'll get Leo. I promise we'll get Leo soon, right? Getting ready for a concert while checking in. I love that. You're in LA. Oh, I love that. Hey, Princess, how you doing? You're a Cancer girl, Cancer sun, Leo moon. Okay, I gotcha. Well, we did Cancer. I uploaded something onto Patreon that I'm very excited about. I did a 5-part series on these deep soul connections that we often see in the readings. And I dissected it in every kind of a way. I talked about it from the way it feels. I talked about it from an astrology standpoint. I talked about it from a psychology standpoint and from a spiritual standpoint and the purpose of them. So I did all of that. And I'll be putting some information out on my community post probably later this evening about it. And it's like I said, it's 5 parts and they're all short because, I don't expect anybody to have an attention span longer than I have. So they're all short, but I may put the first one out for the public and then let parts 2, 3, 5 be available there on Patreon, because I just did like a quick intro for part 1. So I'm a shell cat. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. I have been needing to do that Mocha Drop for a while on Soul Connections. That is actually long overdue. So, yeah. And I tried to, even though I talked about the astrology, I tried to make it where it was easy for anyone to understand. You don't have to be an astrology, guru to get it. So that was the goal. To make it, user friendly, because the point of it is not for you to, have a deep understanding of the astrology, but just enough to understand how it impacts those connections and how to navigate it. Because the main goal of that thing is to help people to navigate through that very challenging energy, right? Well, look who here. Hey, Uncle L, how you doing, my little Taurus friend? What's up? You doing good? I hope you're doing good, Uncle L. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're having a good Friday. A good Friday. There you go. Well, we got lots of astrology stuff over on Patreon as well. Oh, a shell cat because she's Cancer sun, Leo. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh, that makes sense. God, green-eyed devil, that went right over my head. You was napping when I was on earlier. I nap sometimes too. I'm one of those people. I know y'all don't believe me when I tell y'all this, but I'm a little bit over the age of 40. And so I do take my naps sometimes. I didn't get one today, though, but I do nap. Me and Baxter nap. We sure do. We post up, as I call it. Baxter had a yucky day yesterday, y'all. That's why I didn't do many readings yesterday. I had to make a very unexpected run to the vet with my baby, but he's fine. He just had what we believe to be like a stomach bug or something like that. Yep, we got to take them naps. That's right. Me too. Nothing like a nap on, Saturday afternoon or something, We got an early football game tomorrow too. As I said, tomorrow is game day. And I'm hoping that, I'm hoping we have another good day tomorrow, but we got an early game. It's at 11 a.m. So we're doing the breakfast tailgating thing in the morning. We're doing like a, breakfast spread in the morning. We're doing, eggs and bacon and biscuits and, all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, I think naps are good. Nap time is important. I agree. I get some of the best naps. I'll tell you, with all these crazy dreams like I've been having, though, it's like, oh, what in the heck, right? Well, green-eyed devil, I'm not 29 anymore. I hit 30. You were fighting a headache. Oh, yuck. Sometimes a nap will help with that, right? You know what? Sometimes I'll get a headache whenever I'm dehydrated, which is crazy. Really, Christy? Well, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for saying that. I love astrology. I'm just fascinated with it. But, and it's helped me a lot in my journey. It's helped me to understand a lot of things. It really has. So, okay, we got 2 minutes, and then I'm going to start reading. We got a short list, but okay, that'll be fine. If anybody else wants a reading outside of this list, the list is still open. If not, yeah, we'll roll with it, right? We'll roll with it for sure. But I'm fascinated with astrology, and I really just really enjoy it. Mental pause. I love that. That's funny a little bit. That is funny. But I hope your headache is better, Uncle L. Y'all know Uncle L. A lot of you do. He's a Taurus. He's a good reader. He's got a real good chill vibe over at his channel. I hang out in his chats a lot because there's just such a nice vibe over there. It's just very, I don't know. It's just good vibes over there. And there's good people that follow him as well. And so I like vibing over there. And he's a good reader too, but it's just a really nice, it's a party on your channel. Yep. And he does music too. He actually does his own music, and you'll hear it playing in the background. Pretty good stuff, y'all. So it's a whole vibe over there. So I definitely recommend, if y'all haven't already subbed Uncle L Speaks, go sub him. You can see he's here in the chat, and you can click on his name and it'll take you to his, I think there's a way you can go to his channel. Anyhow, let's get started. It's 8 o'clock, my time. I don't know what time it is where y'all are, but it's 8 o'clock. So let's do the sound bowl. Let's do the sound bowl. You make music? Okay. Look, I got a minor in music. I love music. That was my first love. Love me some music. Love it. All right, let's see what's up. All right. There we go. It's 3 a.m. You must be in Europe, CIC man? Possibly. In the UK, maybe? Hey, Christina, how you doing? All right, so let's get started on reading. First is RP. RP, and I know this question, so let's get started on RP. Let's get started on RP. Let's look at the job search that RP has asked about. The job search around this situation. The job search. What can you tell me for RP about the job search, please? What can you tell me about RP for the job search? Why are my cards discombobulated? You know what? I may not even use this deck. They're that discombobulated, like bad discombobulated. I like this deck, but maybe it's telling me to use the other deck. I think it is. Hang on. Yeah, I had them all discombobulated. All right, I'm going to change decks, but I fixed that deck first. I'm going to use this deck over here. All right, here we go. Tell me about the job situation, the job search for RP. Tell me about the job search for RP, please. Tell me about the job search. Oh, Rome. Okay. The job search for RP. The job search for RP. The job search for RP. Tell me what RP needs to know. Tell me about the job search, please. Tell me about the job search. Tell me about the job search for RP. Tell me about the job search, please. Tell me about the job search, please. Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Hell yeah. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. High Priestess. Things are picking up. Things are picking up. I see the end of a tough cycle. I see multiple options coming toward you. I think your problem is going to become which job offer do I accept? That's what I think. I want you to have faith in your ability to manifest. Have an inner knowing, if that makes sense. Five of Pentacles in reverse, that speaks to, what that speaks to in terms of money and job and stuff like that is something that was at a lull picking back up. Okay, so it can be money flow. It can be, opportunities. If you're, like if you've put out, for example, if a person has put out resumes and they hadn't heard anything and it's just been dead, things pick up. That's the Five of Pentacles in the reverse as it would relate to this situation. All right. The Magician card is here, Virgo Gemini energy. That is Mercury at its finest. That's manifesting. That's manifesting. All right. Abso-fucking-lutely, RP. I love this. Beautiful energy for you. I see it. I see it. I see the end of a tough cycle too. Things getting a lot easier for you in general. Now, wait, I want to dig into that Ten of Wands in reverse just a little bit. Can we do that? Can you tell me exactly what that is? Does the current job get better too? I don't know. Let's see. Ten of Wands. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Why are you here? Something's suddenly getting much better. And I don't know if that's because you get something or if that's because things get better where you are. But I see you having opportunities here. The Sun card. Good God. That's abundance, RP. That's beautiful. You don't know it. Oh my God, the Hierophant. There's something very spiritual about what you are going to be. I don't know if this is a fate thing or you're being divinely guided, but why do I feel like you may even be, well, and it could just be that you mentor others or you teach others. You end up being in a role where you manage or teach or mentor people, RP, but there's like, there's a lot of angelic energy here, divine guidance. There's also this manifestation energy with the Magician card with Mercury coming to play here and the Sun card, abundance. But I have this Seven of Cups. So I think I definitely feel like with the Seven of Cups, that's options. That's you having to choose between what you like the best. Okay. Which is nice. And the other thing about that is there is something that gets a lot better. And I kind of think it's your current situation. And I'm not sure what that is. And it may be that by the time you get these offers coming, you're in a situation that's a lot different in your current role. And you're like, oh my God, do I want to go? That's going to be your biggest challenge. That's what I am predicting. That's what I'm predicting for you. So I hope that helps you. And I wish you I wish you the absolute best, RP, always. I hope that helped. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Hey, Intuitive Oracle, how are you? How are you? All right. Let's go to Daphne. Yes, that was a good way to start, was it not? Let's see, I need to update because we've had, I think, a couple of people that have booked since I've been reading. And let me update the list. I think, okay, I had Kyle that was last, and I know that Anastasia has booked. Yep, she is after Kyle. And then we have Michelle as well. We got two Michelles. We got Michelle with one L and Michelle with two L's. All right. And I think I may have spelled it wrong on that, but let me just double check. Yeah, let me fix that. All right. So after Kyle is Anastasia. and then Michelle with 2 L's. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. We good now. Now we're on Daphne. Now we are on Daphne. Let me pull up Daphne's question real quick. Let me timestamp for Daphne as well. All right, here we go. Daphne is asking about a Cancer. Is Vitali, the Cancer, ready to move to the next stage of commitment with me? Let's find out for you, my love. Let's find out. Give me the energies of Vitali, this Cancer, toward Daphne. Give me the energies of Vitali toward Daphne. Do we see this going up a notch? Do we see this going up a notch? Give me this the energies of Vitali, the Cancer, toward Daphne. Vitali, the Cancer, toward Daphne. King of Wands. Let's see what's up. It may have, Kim. Let me see. Let me figure it out. It's sometimes, Kimbo, it takes a minute. So it may have just not come through yet. If you just did it about the last 10 minutes, it may not have come through. But I'll check in more detail after I finish reading for Daphne. All right, Daphne. Vitali, the Cancer, toward Daphne. Vitali, the Cancer, toward Daphne. Vitali, the Cancer, toward Daphne. Me too, green-eyed devil. You just don't know. 2 of Pentacles. The Lovers. 2 of Swords in reverse. I think he's on the fence, but I see him making a decision soon. I don't think he's made a decision yet. I don't think he's ready yet, but I see him making one. I see him thinking things over with the 2 of Pentacles. And then the Lovers card in the upright suggests that, okay, I know what I want. And the 2 of Swords in reverse, making a decision. And it looks to be going in your favor. It looks to be going in your favor. There's a deep connection. There's that King of Wands again. Deep connection between you and this person. For sure, Daphne. Yeah, Magician. It's kind of like it takes this Cancer a minute, but once this Cancer decides, they're all in. That's what I get. So, yes. Short answer is yes. Daphne, I know that was a quick reading, but it is what it is. It came out just very, very straightforward. I hope that helped you, love. I hope that helped you, Ms. Daphne. Kimbo, it has not come through. Let me look again and make sure. But, Kimbo, did you just put it in? Let me know. Two for two, right? I know. We're rocking it so far. And next up is Jennifer. But Kimbo, we'll get it figured out. Kimbo, did you go like on my website, or did you pay directly through PayPal or Cash App? That'll make a difference too. Me too, Green Eyed. I like it when we get good answers. I like it when we get good answers, for sure. You know what? I need to put this, I need to pin, well, all right, whatever. Hang on. Why can't I go back to the chat? There we go. There we go. All right. So Kimbo, just let me know. if it's one that you just did or what have you. And you also look for a confirmation email back if you did it through my website too. That'll let you know for sure that it went through. All right, let's go, Miss Jennifer. Let's go, Jennifer. Let's see. All right, so Jennifer had 2. Advice on overcoming energy surrounding me that keep me feeling in a low vibration. I feel maybe it's energy from what I left behind, possibly. And then what is spirit planning for me in terms of work? I think I'm feeling restless. So school doesn't start till the 25th. I haven't got any leads, so my vibration has been low. Okay, that's fair. Hey, love bug. Let's see. Let's see what we can find out. You know, well, hey, Blair, we were just talking about you earlier. But you know what, Jennifer, can I tell you something? I'm going to challenge something that you said. I don't think your vibration is low, but I think you may be in the blues. There's a difference. Okay? There's a difference. And that's okay. Quite all right. Not a thing in the world wrong with that. But you may be feeling a little sad, a little down, but we're going to see what's up. We're going to dissect all of this for you. All right. Let's see what's up. Let's see what we can find out for you. Advice on overcoming energies around me. So let's see what the cards say. I've got my own thoughts, but let's just get some starting points from the cards. Let's get some direction. Oh, green-eyed devil. Thank you for that. What can we tell Jennifer about navigating these tough times right now? 8 of Pentacles. Stay. This is the Fool card in the upright and the Strength card. Okay, so this is calling you to be strong. This is also calling you to stay focused. Don't let the outside noise, and I'm going to define that for you, get your eyes off of where you're headed. You remind yourself, I followed my intuition. You know, I took this leap of faith. I followed my intuition. Keep yourself focused on what your intuition told you. And I know that's hard, but just remind yourself, you know what I'm saying? Remind yourself of this. It's a test. It's definitely a test, and there's an internal struggle. And I'm going to tell you what the struggle is, literally, with the Strength card. This is ego versus higher self. Higher self is that intuitive nudge that caused you to take this leap of faith, right? Ego, am I saying you're egotistical? No. But the ego is what worries. That's the worrier. That's that internal dialogue that tries to, go this, that, and the other, if that makes sense. So this is literally, the two arguing between each other, okay? And so the way to navigate this is to always remain focused on your higher self and the higher vision, and ways to do that. Practical ways to do that. Why is my thing doing fireworks? Hell, I don't know. It's doing fireworks. Okay, whatever. But anyway, practical ways to do that. So let's put that into things that you can actually put your hands on and make happen. Here's what I want you to incorporate into your daily routine. It's a sign, right? I want you definitely to get on a meditation journey if you're not already. Ramp up your meditation, spiritual baths, and getting out in nature if you can. Touch a tree, feet on the ground. The other things that I feel like that came to me intuitively that I feel like are going to help you, believe it or not, is this. Okay, you're new to the area, and I feel you. 11 months ago, I moved to a new city myself. And what I did that has helped I became a member in some of the local groups in this area. And it's like I'm in this group called, with my city, of new people in the city. And it's a friend group. They get together, we have coffee, sometimes we'll go play games. And I also did events around the city, things that are going on, trivia, game night, stuff like that, things that I can get out and meet people and do. And it has made a big difference. And I know that doesn't seem like a spiritual thing, but it actually is a part of self-care, because you are getting yourself indoctrinated into the community, and you need that. You need some human interaction. And so, and that's okay. There's not a thing in the world wrong with that. All right. But I think it's going to lighten your mood a lot. I think it's going to help you a lot. I think being active, physically active, is another big plus in managing the energies that you're dealing with right now. Getting out, going for a walk, going to the gym. I mean, whatever it is that you do, work. And look, and you don't have to be a gym rat. Okay. You can just go for a walk around the neighborhood if you want. I'll tell you something else that I think will help with navigating those energies. I'm going to give this suggestion to you, Jennifer. I don't know if you are an animal lover or not, but if you are, go volunteer at your local shelter, go walk dogs. You'll get it, and you can meet people in that way, and that's also going to make you feel so good. And if it's not that you're an animal lover, well, then maybe do some volunteer work in another area. There's always things that you can do to become involved in the community. The other thing about getting out there and networking in the community, both volunteering and getting to know people, is you get your name out there of people that may be looking for people to work for them. All right. So there is so much that can be gained from getting out into the community. And it's hard. It's hard. Okay. But I've got so much faith in you that you can do this. Right. Yes, it is. And hard to understate it, how hard it is to meet new people as an adult. Absolutely. And I love that you volunteered. Ronald McDonald House is a great outfit. I know of several people who have benefited from that. And that is a very understated thing, that they always need help. Right. So with that being said, those are the things that are coming to my mind and that I'm seeing with the cards. So I hope that helps you. Okay. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, Jennifer. I really do. Oh, I love that, Green-Eyed Devil. That is so sweet. I love that. So you think that that's going to be helpful for you, Jennifer, in navigating the here and the now? Let me know. Some of that I saw in the cards. Some of it I saw, just from my own personal experience. I hope you don't mind if I interjected my own personal experience of moving to a new area, because I felt like anything I could tell you that would be suggestions, maybe are things that you can incorporate into navigating this stuff. It's not easy what you've done, and I'm proud of you, Jennifer. Yes, as Blair said, you got this. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I hope that helped you. Your other question, what is about work? Do you want me to, what we can do is we can see how the energies look. Oh, let me also say something else. When we were talking about, you said my vibration is low. Let me talk about that. Because I think what it is you're in the blues, but I want to speak to that. First of all, it's okay. It is okay. Being in the blues, you've gone through a lot of change, okay? And that is okay. Cut yourself some slack. And I'm not saying to lay in it. We don't want to wallow in it. But I want you to validate yourself that it's okay and it's normal to feel that way, because of having gone through a lot of changes. and, being in a brand new area and that sort of thing. And if you will validate yourself for those feelings and show yourself some grace, that will actually diffuse that a little bit. I'm not saying it'll make it go away completely, but over time and incorporating all this other stuff, it will. All right. Let's look at the job search and see what you need to know about that. Change is uncomfortable, but it's temporary. But you know what, Green-Eyed Devil, you used a very important word, uncomfortable. It's outside the comfort zone, baby, where the magic happens. Yep. If you want to see success in your life, get out that comfort zone. Get out your comfort zone. Yes. Change and transition make me off kilter. Cut yourself some slack. It's okay if you're off. Everybody has off kilter days, and it's okay. And let me just be honest. Let me just be so honest, Jennifer. I'm doing something really radically new right now. And I won't go into the details because that's not what's important or relevant. But what is relevant is that I feel lost and I feel off kilter. But I don't care because I'm excited and I followed my intuition in doing this. And it's okay. I'll know what I need to know when I need to know it. And so will you. But cut yourself some slack. It is absolutely normal to feel off kilter when you're dealing with new transitions, change, taking a leap of faith, all of those sorts of things. Okay. So that came to my mind as well. So I hope that helps. Hey, CJ. Hey, Robert. What's up? Let's look at the job search for you, Jennifer. Let's look at the job search. That was your other question. Let's see what we can find out about that, my love. Let me get the job search for Jennifer. What do we need to tell Jennifer about the job search? What do we need to tell Jennifer about the job search? Hey, Nene, how you doing? All right, let's see what's up. This is such a test. The High Priestess, the Strength card. This is really testing you. This is really testing you. Do you have faith? It's literally a test. I do feel like something is coming. I want you to visualize it. I want you to visualize exactly what you want coming. I want you to see it before you see it. All right? I want you to see it before you see it. I'll tell you what else I'm going to recommend for you, Jennifer. I'm not always one to be into all this. I want you to get, there's several different channels that have like subliminal meditation, manifestation type stuff that you can play while you sleep and stuff like that. I want you to find you some of that stuff to play. It's important. It's really good because when we are just dozing off or when we hit sleep, that's when things hit the subconscious, and that's going to really make a big difference in your ability to manifest. It's the subconscious that matters with our life experiences, and that's going to literally be some programming for you. All right. Does that help? I hope that helps. I hope that helps. But this is a test thing. This is a manifestation thing. I absolutely do feel like you're going to find something. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be fine. Going to be fine. But that's what I got. I hope that helps you, love bug. I hope that helps you. All right. Good. Good, Miss Jennifer. You're going to be fine. All right. After Michelle, we have Buzz and then Ray. So let me update the list on the, you're not a worry ward. This is, I mean, it's okay. You can, Miss Cola. You absolutely can, my love. Hit me up. Whichever way you want, Cola. Let's see what we got. You are not a worry wart, Jennifer. Everything that you are feeling is completely valid and to be expected. I'd be worried about you if you weren't. You know, what's the word? I don't know. Does that make sense? Yeah. So Fam Jam is not due, but you're on, or we're only doing Patreon discounts, but if you're on Patreon, you get the 10%. So if I think you're on Patreon, but yes. Somebody else just booked. Let me get that. I'll update that as well. I forget. That is, hang on a minute. Victoria. Okay. Let me update for Victoria. All right, here we go. Hey, Colleen. So, Colleen, I don't think I said hello to you, but hello, my love. So, I did an all signs earlier, Colleen, and I did Leo then, but I'm doing personals, like mini readings tonight for people who want specifics on their situation. But you are welcome to vibe with us, as always, Colleen. All right. Let's go to Juan. Juan is up next. All right, Juan. Let's see what we got, love. Let me, and Juan had 2 questions. Let me timestamp for Juan real quick. All right, so Juan asks, let's see, is she really moving on or will she reach out? How does she view me? Oh, Juan, let's see what we can find out for you, love bug. Let's see what we can find out. What do we see from this person toward Juan? What do we see from this person toward Juan? What do we see from this person toward Juan? Oh my goodness. Hold on. What do we see? What do we see from this person toward Juan? What do we see here? What do we see here from this person toward Juan? From this lady toward Juan? What do we see? What do we see from this woman toward Juan? Four of Pentacles, the Moon, Ace of Pentacles. No, she's not. She's not moving on. Let me say this one. I think her intention is to move on. I think her intention is to move on from you. Here's what I also think. I feel like there's a good possibility, Juan, that she keeps tabs on you going forward. She's just very secretive about it. She's very secretive, but I do think that she still thinks of you. I think she just keeps that under her hat, and I'm not sure why she doesn't want anyone to know. Um, yeah, at Two of Wands or whatever. Here's why: she doesn't know what she wants, Juan. You know something, Juan? I got that. Whenever I was shuffling the cards, I thought this lady doesn't know what she wants. So she doesn't know whether she's moving on or not. So is she completely releasing this? No, she's not. I don't know if she'll be back yet or not, but we will find out because I know you asked that. So I will get you some clarity on that. But I'm telling you, she doesn't know whether she wants to move on from this or not. I think she's got one foot out and one foot in. The point is she doesn't have both foot out, but she doesn't have both feet in either. All right. She is literally on the fence about what she wants. So has she moved on? She hasn't, but she doesn't want to let you know that, at least not at this point. Let's find out if she's going to reach out to you, Juan. And I know you had also asked how she views you. Will she reach out to Juan? Will she reach out? Will she reach out? Will she reach out? Will she reach out? Will she reach out to Juan? Will she reach out to Juan? Yeah, she's going to reach out to you. Here's what's interesting. One, I think when she reaches out, I don't know that it's going to be smooth. It's almost like she feels antagonistic about something or angry. And she almost is coming towards you like in an uncooperative, chaotic way. Nonetheless, she's coming around because why? She hasn't released this, the Eight of Cups in the reverse. And it could be, yeah, Five of Wands, but she's very antagonistic. So I kind of feel like that the way that she comes back in is in a very drama, conflict, pickety kind of a way. Her goal is to get back with you when she comes towards you. But the way she acts is very off-putting. So I see her wanting to get back with you, but going about it in a real crazy way. Okay. And I almost think that she picks a fight trying to start something up here. I feel like this connection with her is not the most healthy. I'm going to be real with you. So I don't know that even if you guys worked things out, if it could be something that would gel and be stable and such, and would be happy. But that's what I have. As far as her reaching out, yes. Let's see how she views you. That was your second question. So let's see how she views you, Juan. How does she view Juan? How does she view Juan? Page of Wands. She's very nosy about what you're doing. Oh, well, welcome, Kim. I'm glad you subscribed. I am so grateful. Thank you. Awesome. She's a new member of the Cottage family now. I love that. How does she see Juan? How does this lady see Juan? How does this lady see Juan? How does she see Juan? How does she view 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 Juan, please? How does she view Juan? Here's the issue. This lady's a hot mess. She takes you for granted. She feels like you'll always be there for her. To be honest, Four of Cups, she's not really that emotionally invested with you. Four of Cups in the upright, Four of Wands in the reverse. But world reversed. She can't really let this go either. So I kind of keep getting this energy with her of having one foot in and one foot out. And I don't think she's really down for you real solid ever. I don't think she releases you, but I don't think she really comes in full-heartedly either, Juan. And, you deserve somebody that comes in with everything, that puts it all out there. It's like, no, and I know this is hard for you to hear. Do I think she's going to reach out to you? Yeah, we saw that. And I see her again hanging on to this energy, but it's almost with that Four of Cups here and the Four of Wands in reverse. It's almost like you're her safety net. Like if something else doesn't work out, I can always count on Juan to be there, so I won't have to be alone. That's not a good reason to come towards you. And I think that's what this is about. You deserve you're not somebody's safety net. You're not somebody's backup plan, and you're not somebody's second choice. And that's what I feel like you're dealing with this person. So I hope that gave you some clarity, Juan. I hope that gave you some clarity. All right. Next up is Michelle with 1L. I got to update the list because I think we had some more folks booked too. Let's see. Okay. After Victoria is Karen, and then Kim, and then Emma. I need to check the quantities too and see how we're doing on quantities. Can I do that real quick? You had to reboot. Oh, okay. I hope it didn't take 2 out of your thing. It should refund one of those. Sometimes it'll tie it up. I hate that it does that. Oh, wow. Okay, let me shuffle the quantities around. Let's do this, and then this, and we'll leave that there. Okay. There we go. There she is. Hey, Miss Michelle, how you doing? I am doing good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Did I update the list on the screen? No, I did not. I updated it on my paper, but not on the screen. Karen, and then Kim, and then Emma. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. Next up, who's next? Michelle with 1L. Let's go to Michelle with 1L. Here we go. Michelle asked, oh, I forgot to timestamp for you, Michelle. Hang on. Let me do that. All right, here we go. Michelle asks, what's coming in love for me that is new? All right, love bug. Let's see what's up, Michelle. Remind me again of your zodiac sign, if you don't mind. Let's see what's coming towards Michelle in love that is new. Give me new energies around romance for Michelle, please. Give me new energies for romance around Michelle. Give me new energies around romance. Okay. For Michelle, the Sagittarius, new energies. I see you being flirted with. There's a page of wands that flew out, so we'll see what that's about. You got a nibble. Got a nibble. Is there somebody at a distance or that travels or something? New things coming toward Michelle, the Sagittarius. New things coming toward Michelle the Sagittarius. Yep, a nibble, right? I mean, that's what it is with that page. We got a little interest, got somebody kind of flirting with you a little bit. Let's see what's up. Michelle the Sag. New things coming toward Michelle the Sag, please. New things coming toward Michelle the Sag. What's here? A couple of people in your energy. There's more than one. Let's see who we got. We got, okay. Air. Air. It's them damn air signs, Michelle. I got an air sign. I do have somebody here that's spiritual. I feel like there's two different people in your energy, though. It is. All right. And I've got fixed energy all the way around. Very fixed. Okay. The fixed signs, just so you know, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So I'm saying fixed. I'm also feeling air, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. And I do feel like there are a couple of people coming towards you. What can you tell me about? Good God. Okay. Holy shit. Michelle, girl, you need to sit down. You got somebody that's amazing coming toward you. You got two different people. One of them, I think, is a bit controlling or stubborn. There's another one here that's got their ish together. All right. That's the Emperor card that came out. So I like that. The Temperance card is here. That's your energy, Sag. Okay. Jupiter energy here. You got the Hierophant. You may have something here that is pretty promising in your energy amongst these folks. I've got one here that's you're not going to go for, but I've got this other one that is pretty amazing. In fact, that one that is obstinate or stubborn or controlling, I don't even know that you're going to mess with that very much at all. You're going to be like, bye. Right. But there's somebody here pretty stable. I like that one. Somebody pretty mature. That's Aries energy. So it could be another fire sign too. Earth. Hell, I don't know. I like the energies that one's embodying though. Michelle is a pimp. Look, she's on the axis of pimps. Green-eyed devil. And you know you are too, because you're a Sag as well. Geminis and Sages are the pimps. Let's see. Let me see. Let me get you some advice, Michelle. Let me see what I got. Is that the terrorist? Right. We just pimps. Let's see what's up. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Get out and be visible and talk to people. And just flirt with everybody. Just sprinkle your little flirts around like glitter and sunshine, Michelle. Just, look, be like your sister sign, your Gemini friends. We flirt, we breathe and we flirt. You just do that. Just put it out there. Okay. Look, Michelle, take care. Kim, thank you so much for being here. Kim, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Michelle, you ever heard the term chumming, or isn't it chumming that they do when deep sea fishing? When they throw bait over and they don't have it necessarily on a hook or anything, they're just seeing what shows interest and they're trying to just drum up interest. But yeah, it's like chumming whenever you're deep sea fishing. Isn't that what they call it, chumming? Just put it out there and see what comes towards you. I think I don't have to look now, but I think they call it chumming. I think that's the word. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, you're just throwing stuff. What it is what they do, it's chumming, chumming. And what they're doing when they're out in the boat is like they're throwing, bait, basically, attractants to create a scent trail that draws fish, particularly large predators, towards your boat in vast ocean environments. The goal is not to fill the fish, but to create a feeding frenzy, luring them close enough to be caught with hooked baits. So there you go. Yeah, you got to chum. You got to chum. So yeah, I wouldn't hone in on one. What I'm really picking up with this is just to be outgoing and not hone in on one or two. Just let it be known that I'm out there. Thank you, Buzz. Thank you for that. Like in Jaws. Yes, they did that in Jaws. They sure did. They sure did. I hope that helps. That's what I'm getting. Do like the Geminis. Just chum. Just try to create a frenzy around you. Oh, you can do it. You're a Sag. You can definitely do it. There you go. There you go. All right, next up is April. Thank you, Michelle. Next up is April. Let's see what's up. Let me go to April's question. All right, so April actually asked two questions. She is a Taurus. No contact for 2 weeks with a Libra. Will he break contact? Is there someone better? I met a new Virgo that seems like potential. Well, let's see what's up, April. Let's see what's up with the Libra. We'll check on that first, and then we'll go from there. Give me the energy around this Libra. Give me the Libra toward Michelle. April. Give me the energy of the Libra toward April, the Taurus. Give me the energy of this Libra that has no contact with April, the Taurus. Give me the energy of the Libra toward April, the Taurus. Give me the energy of this Libra toward April. Give me the energy of this Libra toward April. Give me the energy of this Libra, that no contact Libra toward April, the Taurus, please. The no contact Libra. Is there going to be communication? What's the next action, if anything? Give me the energies coming forward. Next actions from this no contact Libra, please. Toward April, the Taurus. He's big mad. No, I don't see any communication. Ace of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups in the reverse. I think this Libra's pissed off about something. Am I wrong? And I think this Libra is holding a grudge. Why is the Moon card here? Why is the Moon card here in this? Five of Swords in the reverse. This Libra is trying to hide the fact that they are still into you, but they are. They are. You may find out something about this. Can I tell you? Okay, this is going to sound crazy. Libra is mad. And what I feel like is that Libra also fantasizes about you, about the boinky with you, if that's nuts. Oh, gosh. I'm going to tell you something else about this Libra. I'm going to tell you something else about this Libra. This Libra, you intimidate this Libra. You're more mature than this Libra. Did you know that? You probably did. You're coming in as the queen. He's coming in as a knight. I don't know. Maybe he's literally younger than you. It could be. But I'm getting a level of maturity from you that I'm not getting from him. You know that. Yep. And I think that bothers him. I think he is more bothered by that than you might know. He feels small. You're 9 years older. Yeah. He feels small compared to you. That intimidates him more than you know. Dating 8 months, right? Did you put in? You did, Cola. I got you, Cola. I'll put you, you're after Emma, love bug. All right. I got you, Cola. But that's what's up, April. That's what's up. And that may be why, he may have some resentments about that. That may be what it is. He may have some resentments about the fact that, he thinks you're more mature and maybe even just better. He may feel like you're just out of his league, if that makes sense. But that's what I got. That's what I got. I don't see him breaking contact either. I don't see him reaching out. I see him being sticking to his guns, right? I know it. Let's check the energies of this Virgo for you. Give me the energies. Give me the energies of the Virgo toward April, the Taurus. Give me the energies of the Virgo toward April or anybody. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to general. Give me a general new love reading for April. How does that look? General new love for April. Give me general new love for April, the Taurus, please. General new love for April, the Taurus. April, the Taurus, please. Give me new love. Give me energies around new love for April, the Taurus. Energies around new. New love. April, the Taurus. New love. Okay. You may be taking a leap of faith with somebody. Girl, I got a wish coming true for you around love. I get somebody opening. Okay, give me the 7 of Wands in reverse. That's usually about somebody catching feelings. I like this person. Okay, here's what I got. This is what you need to know about this one, April. This person is going to be slow to open up, but they will. They will. They'll be a little bit slow, but I see you taking a leap of faith with somebody new. How will she know who this is? They're very attentive to you. Things are going to feel easy. Things are going to feel easy and organic, effortless. Things are going to feel effortless with this one. I like that for you. I do feel like this person is attentive. God, they put you on a pedestal where you belong. I love that. This person is not going to be like anybody you've met before. They're going to be different. Slow to open up, but they will. You're like a breath of fresh air to this person, too. Hell yeah. I love that for you, April. I love that. Love it. So I hope that helped you, April. Hope that gave you some clarity, love bug. Let me know. And let me update the list. I got to put Cola after Emma. Oh no, April, I'm sorry. But I did see you having a good one coming towards you. I kind of like that one better, to be fair. Right. All right. Well, thank you, April. I hope you like it over there. I hope you like Patreon. It seems to really be catching on. I've got like 315 members now, so it's doing pretty good. So I'm loving that. All right. Let's go to Kyle. Let's go to Kyle. All right, Kyle. Let's see what we've got for you, my love. Kyle wants to know about Emmy. Will I hear from Emmy soon? We've been no contact ever since she came to my family barbecue, which we had a good time at, and I reached out to her since. Okay, let's see what's up, Kyle. Let's see what's up, Kyle. Let's see what's up. Emmy. Do we see this thing with Emmy picking up toward Kyle? Do we see a pickup from Emmy toward Kyle? Colleen, you made me crack up. All right, do we see communication from Emmy toward Kyle? It was a Freudian slip, green-eyed devil. Do we see communication from Emmy toward Kyle? Do we see communication from Emmy toward Kyle? Do we see this thing picking up? Do we see communication from Emmy toward Kyle? Do we see communication from Emmy toward Kyle? Yes, eventually. Yes, things are going to pick up here. Why is she she's going back and forth about whether to reach out to you. That's what the hesitancy is. I don't know why. I think she doesn't want to feel like she's moving too fast. So I see her moving towards you, but slowly. But I feel like there's this lull, and then things pick back up between you two. Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. This could go somewhere, Kyle. I see this as having some definite energy. Queen of Wands here. She is attracted to you. She is attracted to you, Kyle. She found you attractive for sure. So yeah, no, and yeah, she had a good time too. She's very attracted to you. She just doesn't want you to think she's moving too fast. Okay, that's what I got. I hope that helps, Kyle. Every pun intended. Hey, look, Colleen the L got cock blocked. Anyway, pun intended, right? But that's what's up. I hope that helped you, Kyle. All right, next up is Anastasia. Anastasia. Okay, let's see what we can find out, my love. All right, let's see what's going on with Anastasia. Anastasia is asking about a new person named Emma that we met at a local spot, running each other a few times. What's the tea? I don't know if I can get her sign for you, but I can tell you if there are things that you should know. But let's find out what we can find out about Emma. How is Emma vibing as it relates to Anastasia? How is Emma vibing towards Anastasia. How is it? We're on Anastasia. How is Emma vibing toward Anastasia? How is Emma vibing toward Anastasia? How is Emma vibing toward Anastasia? How is she coming toward Anastasia? How is she coming toward Anastasia? What's the energy? What's the energy? How is Emma coming toward Anastasia? 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 Page of Wands. She finds you attractive. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Hermit. She may be a bit of an introvert or maybe a little bit shy. You know, she's open to something long-term though, for sure. I think this lady is pretty solid and pretty stable. But she's an introvert. She's an introvert. She may be shy, literally. But I get the impression that she would let someone else take the lead, but she absolutely is looking for something, and she would be open to taking a leap of faith. So what I'm getting is, I like her energy, Anastasia. I think she's going to be a little bit shy, a little bit reserved. I think she's going to let you take the lead. But the fact is, I think she would, she's looking or open to or looking for something long-term. You've definitely piqued her interest. She is attracted to you. And I think she would be somebody that would be super loyal, super steadfast. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool card, I think if she took a leap of faith and she committed with somebody, she'd be all in. And I don't see her having issues around commitment at all in general. So I do like this person. Look, Eight of Wands, speedy action or communication after a delay. This could be something that picks up momentum later. It may start slow and then pick up momentum, right? I like it. She may like to travel, or she may be, something of that nature, but she's mature. Whoever this is mature. I like this person. I like Emma. I like Emma. Let me see if there's anything that you should know. We'll see if we pick up a zodiac sign, but that's kind of hard sometimes. Is there anything that you should know about Emma? Is there anything that Anastasia should know about Emma? Is there anything that she should know about Emma? Is there anything that Anastasia should know about Emma? The Lover's card. You have a deep soul connection with this person. I don't know if you have figured that out, if you have felt it. She is a soul. You have a deep soul connection. Again, I get this element of maturity about her. She may have a pretty good job. I feel like this. She's mature, but at the same time, there could be a youthfulness about her, but there's a level of maturity that I really like. Really, really like. She's very attracted to you. Tell me more on those two. Okay, she's got fire in her chart. Maybe Aries, but she's definitely got fire in her chart. She is passionate. She's very passionate. So I do like that. Again, I get an introvert, but she's very attentive. She's going to pay close attention to you. So I do like that as well, Anastasia. I do like that as well. I'm kind of getting strong fire earth. Fire earth. You'll have to let me know if that makes sense to you, but that's what I'm going to go with based on what I see. And even if her zodiac sign is something different from that, I think that there is that earth energy. The reason I'm saying that is there's such a steadfastness, such a stability with this person, Anastasia, that there, in many ways, this girl conducts herself as an earth sign. She's a bit of an introvert. She's steadfast. She's loyal. She's pretty stable. And I think and I did get that introvert energy, right? But I also get that she's passionate. So there may be some fire in there too. There may be some fire in there as well. So you'll have to let me know how this goes with you and Emma. But I am liking that. I am liking that. Keep me posted, Anastasia. All right. Next up is Michelle with 2 L's. All right, let's see what's up. Hey, Shelly, how are you, love bug? Good to see you. Give me just a second. I'm going to breathe for a half a second. Can I breathe? I thought so, Shelly. I'm going to breathe for a half a second before I read for you, Michelle. And then we'll go from there. I tell you what, let me see something while I'm breathing. Okay. What I'm going to do is I may take 1 or 2 more after Cola, and then I'll take maybe 1 or 2 more questions after Cola if anybody wants one, and then after that we'll wrap it up after that. But anyhow, Green-Eyed Devil, I have heard of that, but I forgot what it stands for. But I know it's an acronym. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Okay. I think I would enjoy scuba diving. I love snorkeling, so I think I would enjoy scuba. I really do. Yes, acronym is definitely needed. Oh, Stacy, you're after Cola. Let's see what we got. Let me put Stacy after Cola. So I'll take 1 more after Stacy. If anybody is here and wants one. We'll give it a couple more minutes. I'm going to read for Michelle, and then after that, we'll give people a minute more, and then after that, we'll cut it off and we'll let that be that. All right, there we go. Okay, hey Cola, we are on Michelle with 2 L's, the Michelle that comes right before Buzz. All right, so Michelle with 2 L's. Let me find you, love. Here we go, Michelle with 2 L's. Hey, Ultravolva, how you doing? All right. And Michelle had 2 questions as well. We want to know the Cancer guy's energies toward Michelle, Taurus, Pisces, Stellium, since no speaking terms, okay? And then what's next in career? Do I look for a new job or stay? We're going to see what we can find out about both of those things for you, Shelly. Let's see what's up. Let's get this Cancer toward you. Give me this Cancer toward Shelly. Give me this Cancer toward Shelly, the Taurus. Give me this Cancer towards Shelley. Give me the Cancer towards Shelley. Give me the Cancer toward Michelle. The moon. The moon popped out. We'll see. We'll see more about that. Give me the Cancer toward Michelle. Give me the Cancer toward Michelle. Give me the Cancer toward Michelle, please. Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. He's not over you. Okay, so he's trying to decide whether he wants to come back around or he wants to start something new with another person. Has he met another person yet? He has. He has met another person, but he's not over you either. So right now he's indecisive. We're going to see we're going to try to make a prediction on what he might do, this Cancer. But he has started talking to someone at least. I don't know if to what degree he's dealing with someone, but I do have a new energy in his energy. And I don't know. He's real torn between trying to come back around towards you because he does still have feelings and moving forward with this new person. He's on the fence. That's why the Two of Pentacles is here. What will he do? What's his next action toward Michelle? What's his next action toward Michelle? What's his next action toward Shelley? What's his next action toward Shelley? The Lovers. The Devil in reverse. I think he is going to, he's going in the other direction. I think he's going to go in the other direction, Shelley. I think ultimately he's going to do that. And what's crazy with the Lovers card in the upright, it's like he's going to be, he's still going to energetically not have let you go either. So you may feel this person in your energy from time to time. But if you work on shadow work over time, it'll get better. I promise you that. All right. I know, right, Shelley? I know. That's what I got. Next in career. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at what the energies would be like if you would stay where you are. Okay, we're going to look at, we'll run two different scenarios in your career situation, all right? Let's do that. Let's do that. What would the energies be like for Shelley to stay in her current position in her career? What would the energies be like for her? How would that go? Current situation, if she were to just stay put. How does that look? How does that look? How does that look, staying put? Oh, wow. Anastasia, that's crazy. And she's artistic. That's so cool. I love that. How do things look for staying put in Michelle's current job? How do things look for her staying put? I don't think this is going to go well where you are. I don't think this is going to go well, and I don't see you being happy. And I don't know that there's something that I kind of get there's something in the works that's not good that's coming that you may not even see coming, that's unexpected. Look, I've got the Ten of Cups in reverse, and I've got the Tower card. Tower ain't ever good, Michelle. Have you got a gut feeling that something is brewing, that something bad is coming? Because And that may be why you've kind of got this gut feeling about maybe looking for something. If you've got a gut feeling about it, you're not wrong. Let the cards be your confirmation that all is not well in your current situation. And I'm not sure if that means you lose your job. I'm not sure if the company has some sort of a setback, but I see a major tower, and I don't want you, if we can avoid that, that would be great, right? The Lover's card definitely speaks to having other options. Total reorganization, secret's already confirmed, just a matter of when. The reorganization is going to cause a lot of problems. It's going to be a shit show, dumpster fire with the tower here. You may not end up, you know how it is when companies reorganize. The first thing companies say when they reorganize is, oh, your job is safe. And then the second thing they do is start laying people off. So just be careful of that, right? Just be careful of that, Michelle. Now, I want to see, I do feel like with this Lover's card, sometimes that's about having another option out there. So let's see. And look, Michelle, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a former CPA. I'm one of those people that used to be in the back office and hear the talks about what they were going to do, even though they would claim they weren't going to let anybody go and they already had the list made up. I know how corporations roll. All right, let's see. How do things look for looking for something else? How do things look for looking for something else? How do things look for something else for Michelle? How do things look for looking for something else? How do things look for Michelle to look for something else? Good. It's time. It's time. There are some unknowns. It's definitely, get on it. It's the time is now. Get cracking, Michelle. Get on it now. Get your name out there, get your feelers out there, get your resumes out there. It's time for you to take it in your own hands and take action and make shit happen. Okay? Most assuredly. You're going to be better off. You're going to be better off. You're going to make more money in your new job. A lot more. And there's more longevity and more stability in your new job. Let me know if that makes sense to you, Michelle. I like that for you. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. But keep me posted. All right. After Stacy, we've got Anastasia again. And let's see what we got here. All right. Well, we are on Mr. Buzz Lightyear. Let me timestamp for Buzz Lightyear. Mr. Buzz the Virgo. Let's see what's going on, Mr. Buzz. What up, what up? Buzz Lightyear. What can I, the Virgo, do to help Catherine the Cancer to get through her depression? Her and her family have problems, and she puts all problems on herself. Let's see. Let's dig into this. Hey, love bug. Let's dig into this a little bit. I mean, you can be supportive through this thing, Buzz, for sure. You can't carry it for her, but being supportive is good. But you've got to know when to, you don't want to completely allow somebody to trauma dump, even the things that she cannot control, puts it all on herself. Oh, wow. See, some of this, she's got to work through this stuff and learn to not put all this stuff on herself. I guarantee you she's got a Capricorn placement in there somewhere, Buzz, or a 10th house stellium for her to be taking responsibility for things that are completely out of her control. That's such a Capricorn thing. And I know she's a Cancer, but I swear to God, she's got something in her 10th house or whatever, or in Capricorn. Hey, Momoko, I'll do one more if you go ahead and get it in, Momoko. All right, let's get some advice for you, Buzz. Let's get some advice for you, Buzz, in dealing with this. Give me some advice for Buzz Lightyear. Give me advice for Buzz as it relates to Catherine the Cancer. Give me advice for Buzz. 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 Give me advice for Buzz, please. Give me advice for Buzz. Give me advice for Buzz. Give me advice for Buzz. Okay. So this is the thing. You've got to walk a fine line between a 9 of Wands and a 10 of Pentacles. Let me see if I can break this down a little better for you. First of all, I think she's going to come through this okay. The fine line between the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Let's talk about it. The 9 of Wands is kind of like putting yourself in harm's way. Okay? The 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands is, both of these are very tenacious and steadfast in their approach. The 9 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, both of those are ride or die, but in different ways. The 9 of Wands is an unhealthy ride or die, and the 10 of Pentacles is a healthy ride or die. It's like, I'm here for you, I'm all in, and I'm not going anywhere, and I'm going to support you, but you've got to do the work to overcome this yourself. The 9 of Wands is putting yourself in harm's way and allowing somebody to hurt you in the process, right? And I even see that with some of the things that you said about how she gets easily angered. She's hurt, and so she's lashing out at you, and that's not fair to you. That's more like a 9 of Wands energy of banging your head against the wall and getting a headache and then going back and banging your head against the wall again. So if anything, and this is kind of tough because you're going to have to establish some boundaries. And it may be time to have a heart-to-heart with her and say, look, I know you're going through a lot, and I love you, and I'm here for you, and I don't want to go anywhere. But at the same time, it's very hurtful. I know you're hurting, but you're hurting me, and you can't do that. So you've got to work through this pain. You've got to find a way to process through these unhealed wounds and these issues. And maybe it's therapy, maybe it's shadow work, maybe it's some combination of both. But you can't put yourself in a situation where you're walking on eggshells around this person. You can't do that because that borderline is codependency, and it's not healthy. Okay. And so I predict a good outcome on this thing, but I think it's time to illuminate and shine the truth and speak your truth in love. I think it's important, Buzz, for you to say this. I know you don't mean to, but it doesn't matter. It still hurts when you lash out at me. She needs to hear you say that. Shine the light on the truth. Shine the light on the truth. But do it in love. And you can do that. The most loving thing you can do for yourself and for her is to be honest. She's never going to get better until she has a reason to. All right? So it's time for you to speak up for yourself, most assuredly. Even if your voice shakes, do it anyway. I know it's hard, Buzz, but you got this. You got this. And I'm rooting for you. And so is everybody else at the cottage. Let me know if that helps you, Buzz. Let me know if that helps you. Absolutely. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Well, hello, Leo B. Hart. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let's see what we got. All right. So we got Vanessa. War Eagle. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. All right, Vanessa, you are after Anastasia. It's just in good fun, Leo B. Hart. It's just in good fun. We have a good time. I love college football. I love the SEC period. I hope tomorrow is a good day for everybody. Does Auburn play tomorrow, Leo B. Hart, or do you know? Is it a bye week for Auburn, or are they playing somebody? And if so, who are they playing? Do you know? Alabama plays, samesies. Alabama plays early. Alabama plays at 11 a.m. tomorrow. I don't like the morning games, but we're just going to do breakfast. Yes, roll tide. Thank you, Ultra Ball. Thank you. I'm going to say it's Southern now. Oh, are y'all playing University of South Alabama, Leo? I know that Auburn is playing South. Is it this weekend? I'm going to watch that because I am from Mobile, and University of South Alabama is my alma mater. That's where I graduated college from. Yes, they do. They sure do, Stacy. The barn fan. South Alabama is starting to make a name for themselves. I think Auburn will beat them, but Are y'all playing in Auburn or in Mobile, Leo? Probably Auburn, but you'll have to let me know. I'm a customer who played baseball for USA. Oh man, that's crazy. I have a close friend who played baseball at South. I love college football, though. Really do. All right, let me shut the hell up and go read for Ray. Ray's sitting here patiently waiting, and I'm just running my damn mouth. Colleen, thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Love you, love you, love you. People I went to high school with went to South Alabama and partied and flunked out. I had people that I went to high school with that did the same thing, but I made it. I walked across the stage. I don't know, dear, I've been checked out because Hugh Freeze gave me ulcers. Oh, that's fair, Leo. That's fair. That's timely. I just did a big series on these deep soul connections over on Patreon. I dropped it today on my Patreon, a 5-part series on these soul connections, these intense, twin flame soulmate soul connections. So yeah. But anyway, Hugh Freeze gave me ulcers. That's funny. All right, let's go. Let's read for Ray. Look, Leo, I hear you. Look, I got ulcers the first week. Oh my God, that game, I couldn't watch it. It hurt me to watch it. It was physically painful to watch that first week in Alabama playing. Now, the second week was good. I know we were playing a low-level team, but it was a good week, and we needed that. It may be the only win we get all year, but we'll take it. All right, let's go, Ray. Let me shut the hell up. All right, here we go. Ray is asking, let's see, I wanted to keep my job until I reach a goal I have until a year from now, but it's become toxic again, and I'm thinking of leaving. Let's get you some advice. Let's get you some advice, Ray. Give me some advice for Ray about the work situation. If Ray stays in the current job, how will that go? If Ray stays in the current role for another year, how will that go? If Ray stays in the current role, how will that go? Give me the energies of going forward if Ray stays in that position. Hey, offline. I know. How you doing? Oh my God. Let's not talk about Ray Perkins. All right. How do things look for Ray in the current position to stay for the next year? How do things look for Ray to stay in the next year? Chariot in the reverse, 4 of, so you're going to be exhausted. 6 of Wands in reverse. I don't think that, I don't think it's going to get I don't think the toxicity is going to go away, Ray. I think you'll manage, but I think you're going to feel stuck and trapped and stagnant. If that makes sense, Ray. I think that's the issue here. And I think it's going to make you feel ignored, judged, ignored. God, it's going to be a test of faith. It's going to be difficult. It will definitely be a battle with the Strength card here. So I don't see it getting better, Ray, but at the same time, I don't see it. I mean, I see it being a struggle. I'm going to be real with you. So I guess the thing is, it just depends on how important that goal is that you were talking about. I mean, I see you being able to make it, but I see it being exhausting and difficult, right? So that's what I got. And so I think it just depends on that. I don't like to tell people what to do because I think my job is to read the energies and tell you how things are going to be. Can you withstand it? You can, But I will say this with the Four of Swords here, what I am getting is if you stay after that year, you need to definitely, two things. Number one, while you're there, you need to ramp up your self care to help you cope with this stuff. Secondly, afterward, you definitely need to take a break and work through the issues and rejuvenate yourself. But you need to rejuvenate yourself regularly, even during the process, if you decide to stay. So that's what I got. That's what I got, Ray. I hope that helps. I don't know if that helped you in the way that you needed. But that's what I got, my love. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. You know, it's kind of like when you have things you're trying to get done, it's like, it's kind of hard to not, it's kind of hard to say, well, just go on and quit your job. It's toxic. And I get it. It's going to be tough for you. I think you can manage, but I think it's just going to be very difficult, but I think you can do it. I just want to quit without a job lined up. Ugh. With this economy, it's kind of scary, right? It's kind of scary. Ray, I've done that before. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I've done it. I've got mad and walked the hell out. But I mean, I don't recommend it. It definitely led to some rough times. Yeah, Leo says you can't do that. Be sucking on an exhaust pipe. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So I don't recommend it. It definitely, and I'll say this, I learned a lot of hard lessons when I did that. Okay. But what I also learned is I work best working for myself. Because if I get mad at the boss, well, right? Yeah, I think it is harder these days. I agree with you, Ray. I agree with you. It's harder to bounce back right now. It just is. Right. There you go. Put yourself out there. Put you some feelers out there. For sure. You may have to open up the geography as well. But that's what I got, love. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, love. Well, thank you, Ray. I hope I helped you. Keep us posted, Ray, because we'll be thinking about you. You're part of the family here, so definitely, right? All right, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to let me write Aurelie down. I'm going to close mini readings. I'll finish the ones that are on the list, but I'm going to close mini readings after that. So the last one will be Aurelie. All right. Is there a Leo general reading? There is. Not in this one, but there is, Leo. Hang on just a second. Let me fix this and then I'll answer you and then we'll go from there. I did an all signs Leo earlier today. And there was a general Leo reading in that. And if you hang on a second, I will get you the link to that reading. Give me 1 second. Well, thank thank you, Leo. That's very sweet. I appreciate that. All right, so here is the link to today's all. You hear me talking because it's all right. Let me go over here. Here's the link to today's reading. And then if you look under videos on my channel, you'll see a recent Leo individual reading as well. Like if you look under that column. All right. Let's go to Victoria. Let's go to Victoria. So Victoria, let me timestamp for you real quick. All right, here we go. Of course, of course. All right, so Victoria, how does my boyfriend feel about me? Lucas the Aries, I am Libra. All right, Miss Victoria, let's check in on Lucas the Aries toward you. Let's see what we can find out for you. We do, don't we, Green-Eyed Devil? How does Lucas the Aries feel toward Victoria the Libra? How does Lucas the Aries feel toward Victoria the Libra? How does Lucas the Aries feel toward Victoria the Libra? Give me Lucas's feelings toward Victoria. Hey, Tavy. Hang on, Tavy. Hold that thought. Give me 1 second, Tavy. How does Lucas feel toward Victoria? Lucas the Aries toward Victoria the Libra. 3 of Wands, Justice in the reverse, Death in the reverse. This is the thing. I think that the Aries, for some reason, this Aries feels like things are not balanced between you two. There has been something here that has kind of gotten the Aries a little bit off kilter, but I think this Aries wants to stick with you. I think the Aries wants to see longevity with you, wants cooperation, wants to work things out, wants to work through things, and Lucas sees himself with you permanently. He sees you as his life partner, Victoria. So I think that, yeah, the way that this Aries feels is like, I want to take action to work through things and be with this girl toward you. Definitely. Definitely. I want us to get over the rough spots. I feel like we can. And I know I got to take action. I know I got to step up and taking it to the next level. Definitely. So that's what I got, Victoria. I know that was kind of quick, but that's what I got. And I hope that gave you some clarity, love bug. I hope that gave you some clarity, Victoria. Yep, Green-Eyed Devil has a channel, Leo. She sure does. All right, let's see what's up with Karen. Well, hey, Lala, happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. All right, this is Karen. Let me timestamp for her. All right. Don't y'all think Karen has a good name? So this is Karen. What would they say if they were honest? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question, Karen. That's a good question. All right. What would this person say if they were completely, transparently honest from the bottom of their heart and soul? There's Karen. Hey, love. If they were completely honest, if this person were completely honest, 100% transparency from this person, please, toward Karen. Oh, you're okay, Karen. I laughed when I saw what you put down. I was like, okay, it's cute. Let's see. Let's see. Transparency from this person, please. Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups. If this person were completely honest, they are torn. It's kind of like they feel torn between being alone and being with you, being alone and being a confirmed bachelor or bachelorette and being with you. And I kind of get the energy that this person is saying, if I were going to be long-term with anyone, it would be you. It would be you. But I just have misgivings about commitment in general. I'm channeling this person. I'm very attracted to you. I find you fascinating. I find you exciting. There is something about you that draws me back to you. I can't fully get past it. I can't fully get past it, and I can't explain it. I've tried to release this and not been able to. But my issue is that I cannot decide if I just want to be tied down at all. That's what's up. And this has been a wake-up call to me. Oh, wow. So this is, okay, so more on this thing, Karen. This person is saying, this whole connection has been a wake-up call to me because I really didn't think that I would ever consider being with someone. And now I kind of see the value in connection. Wow. So if they were just being honest, that's what they would say. And they would tell you they love you and they feel a deep soul connection with you. That's what's up. What will they do? I think they're going to let it slide. I think they're going to let it slide. I don't think they're going to come towards you to do anything, but this was what this is. If they were being completely transparent, this is what they would say to you. You let me know, Karen, if this makes sense to you. You can, Kim. And you're next after Karen, so we can definitely do that. That's a great question, wasn't it? Karen, let me know if this makes sense to you and this resonates with your situation as you see it. I agree, Green-Eyed Devil. I've said that before. I think Leos are the wateriest of the fire signs. I agree. But Karen, let me know if this makes sense to you. I agree, Green-Eyed Devil. So weird because I guess we are mirroring, and you are so right. It's been the same on my end, but they act confusing as fuck in 3D. Yes, and I can see that. And a wake-up call for me too. Thanks for the confirmation. They never come to anything, just stay checking in. You're fantastic. I am glad that helped you, Karen. I'm glad that helped you. Absolutely great question. Absolutely great question. I agree. I agree. And thank you, Karen. Thank you. Thank you. I think Leos do well with Pisces too. Cancers and Pisces, green-eyed devil. I agree with you. Which is strange, but I do think that. All right, Kim, let's timestamp for you. And let's see what, oh, hang on a second. All right, Kim, hold on one second. Leo B. Hart, do you know who Wolfman Experience is? The channel Wolfman Experience. He just dropped a Leo reading a little bit ago. I got the notification, and he just dropped the Leo reading. He's a buddy of mine and a good reader. So if you're looking for Leo readings, if you want to watch mine, you can, and then you can go watch his. Anyhow, but yeah, the Wolfman Experience, he just dropped Leo and Virgo right behind each other. So yeah. All right. Let's go to Kim. Yeah, he is. He's cool. I agree. All right, Kim. So let's see what's up with you. Why did he really leave? But we're going to find out. We're going to find out if he was completely honest, 100% transparent. Thank you, Leo. What he would say. If he were completely transparent with Kimbo right now, what would he say? If he were completely transparent with Kim, what would he say? Four of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. At first, I didn't think I loved you, but you grew on me. At first, I didn't realize I had feelings for you, but there was something about you that felt right and stable. And I grew to love you. Knight of Cups. So the emotion came even though I didn't expect it. Kim, I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. We're going to see what else we get from this person. But there is love here. I didn't want to feel this. I didn't want. Yeah, I fought this. I fought my feelings for you, Kim. This is me. I'm channeling this person. I fought my feelings for you. Finally, I had to fess up. Finally, I had to be honest with you and myself. I need to take action. I need to grow up. I need to be mature, and I need to take action, and I want to. I need to grow up. I need to mature. Oh, but I don't know if I want to. So here I sit on the fence. I know if I did what I needed to do, I would grow up and take action and come towards you because I've got love for you. And I'm fighting this right now. And that's why I'm on the fence. I'm standing here at the crossroads, not doing a damn thing. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, holding back. You know, no decision is a decision, though. Do know that. But Eight of Swords in reverse. I try to get you off my mind, and I cannot. I try to fight this, and I cannot. So this person, if they were honest with you, would say there's an internal battle and this person is tormented. They do have feelings for you. They fight it. They keep tabs on you. That's another thing. If they were being honest, they keep tabs on you. If you've got them blocked or they got you blocked, guess what? They got a fake account. They watch your social media, keep tabs on you, or they find out from friends or try to what's going on with you. I miss you. I think of you often. I reminisce, but at the same time, I am just wasting time. And right now, I am chasing my own tail. 9 of Wands. I'm in a real toxic pattern, and I'm in a pattern of self-destruct. And anybody who gets too close is going to be collateral damage. That's what I got, Kimbo. You got to let me know if that helps you. You got to let me know if that helps you. Just what you thought. Wow. Insane. Y'all, Karen and Kim, that was a fun question. Like, that was fun to channel. I mean, I know it was hard. Those are some harsh truths. But like, I like that y'all had the bravery to ask that. Those were good questions. Kim, I also feel like that there's a good chance that this person would, if they were being completely honest, would tell you that they act like they don't care when they do. And they may have even told you they didn't have emotions when they did. They may have even told you that with some of the cards that I saw. So you'll have to let me know if that kind of rings a bell with you as well. Now, that's what I got. That's crazy, right? Yep, for sure. All right, so next up is Emma, and Emma has 2 questions. Let me timestamp for Emma real quick. All right, here we go. This is Emma. And Emma wants to know about Dan and his feelings toward her, and does he want to reach out? So let's see what we can find out. It'll be really nasty when he knows. I believe that. I believe that because he's fighting. And let me just tell you, who he really is feeling nasty toward is himself, but you're just in the way. You're just catching it because you're right there. Right. Oh, wow. I gotcha, Kim. I gotcha. Oh, Tavy, I am so sorry. Tavy, send, if you want to, I've already marked the stuff as being sold out, but if you want to go directly on my PayPal, do you want to do that, Tavy? If you want to go directly on my PayPal, and I'm putting it right here, you can do that. Do you have 1 or 2 questions? Just send, whether you want 1 or 2 questions, just send that to my PayPal. All right, Tavy? And let me know. And I'll put you after Areli. I am so sorry, Tavy. I forgot to answer you. But that's what I was going to mention. If you want to just do that, if that's okay with you, we can just do that, Tavy. All right. Where are we at? We're on. That was Emma. Cola. Paging Cola the Virgo. Cola, I need your question. I need your question. I need your question. Oh, wait. We haven't read for Emma yet. Duh. All right, hang on. Let me re-timestamp for Emma. Oh, thank you, Tavy. I appreciate you asking me. All right, so Emma, let me re-timestamp for you. And then Cola, be on the standby for giving me your questions. All right, here we go. Emma. Let's see about Dan. Give me Dan's feelings, please, toward Emma. Give me Dan's feelings toward Emma. Dan's feelings toward Emma. Give me Dan's feelings toward Emma. Give me Dan's feelings toward Emma, please. Give me Dan's feelings toward Emma. Give me Dan toward Emma. Give me Dan toward Emma. Okay. Thank you, Emma. Give me Dan's feelings toward Emma. The Lover's card. Damn. There's a deep connection here, Emma. And he feels it. Emperor in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse. You know, I think he has some regret about the way he handled things with you. I don't know if he's proud of the way he handled himself with you. He feels like he didn't stand up for you or stand on his own business or step up. And he's got regret about that. He does have emotion for you, Emma. He feels very connected to you, if that makes sense. He feels like you guys are supposed to be together. He feels like you guys are supposed to be together. I kind of wonder, let me get a little bit more on this Emperor in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. There's definitely some regret. Let me see if I can drill down on that for you a little bit, Emma. Whoever this is, he feels like he didn't man up. And he regrets that. Five of Pentacles in reverse. He does want to reach out to you to answer your question. Oh, he thinks you're mad. He thinks you're mad. He misses you. There's a deep soul bond here with the Six of Cups. He has love for you, Emma. He has love for you. So yes, he would like to reach out to you, but he's afraid you're mad. He may feel like you're holding some sort of a grudge. He has a lot of admiration for you. I don't know what he did with the Seven of Swords here in the reverse, but he's got some regret. I don't know if he was deceitful or just sneaky or shady or what, or just squirrely, but he definitely feels like he did not step up to the plate. He definitely feels like he did not step up to the plate. Hey, Julie. So we did the general sign readings earlier today, but we also, right now, Julie, we're doing the mini readings. Right? It is an intense chart, isn't it, Emma? It definitely is, Vanessa. It is intense. I like the placements, but it's a tough one. Let's see. Let's get more about whether or not he'll reach out. I definitely saw that he thinks about reaching out. He does miss you. He absolutely misses you. I want to see if he will reach out toward you, Emma. Will he reach out? Will he reach out toward Emma? Will he reach out toward Emma? Will he reach out toward Emma? Will he reach out toward Emma, please? Will he reach out toward Emma? Yes, the Fool card in the upright. He will look. Eight of Cups in reverse. He's going to reach out and try to get a second chance with you. Absolutely. He's going to take the leap of faith. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. That's what I got. Hey, Talisha, how are you? I hope that helped you, Miss Emma. He was cold and businesslike when he ended things. I think he definitely regrets that. He regrets not being more open with you. But he felt very connected to you and still does, and he misses you. Most assuredly. Talisha Myrie, that's pretty. That's a pretty name. I like that. And that makes sense. I think he has a lot of regret about all of that. Yeah, he was defensive if he was businesslike. Right? He was trying to keep you from knowing how he really felt. Leo makes a good point. He was being defensive and keeping you from knowing how he felt. Oh, really? I hadn't thought of him until today. That's interesting. That's interesting. Cola, what you doing? Send me your 2 questions, love bug. Cola the Virgo. So, Talisha, I did the general reading for Leo in the all signs earlier today. And I can, let me give you that link real quick and you can go watch it. It's got timestamps on it. Hang on a second. I just did that for Leo. Hang on a minute and I'll put it in here. Let's see what's up. Hang on one second. I see you put your questions, Cola. Give me 1 second. So Daniel's current feelings and intentions with you. Okay, let's get that. Let me timestamp for you, Cola. All right, let's see what's up. All right. Daniel the Cancer toward Cola the Virgo. Daniel the Cancer toward Cola the Virgo. Daniel the Cancer toward Cola the Virgo right now. Gotcha. Daniel the Cancer toward Cola the Virgo. Hang on 1 second. Cola, you mean together, your love outcome together, your joint energies? Is that what you're asking for the second question? Give me his current feelings toward Cola the Virgo. Give me Daniel the Cancer toward Cola the Virgo. Give me Daniel the Cancer toward Cola the Virgo. Daniel the Cancer toward Cola the Virgo. Thank you, Emma. Thank you so much. Got you, Tavy. I got your thing, love. 7 of Pentacles, but in the reverse, 6 of Swords, 2 of Wands in reverse. He's ambivalent about this, Cola. He's very ambivalent. 2 of Wands in reverse. He's very hesitant about moving forward here. I don't know if he feels pressured with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 6 of Swords in the upright. He may feel pressured. Death reversed, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is the thing. He feels pressured. He just feels pressured. And I think he feels squirrely. It's almost like he's on the verge of releasing this or trying to move away from this. I kind of feel that way. Something brings him back, but yet he just, I think he's just really ambivalent about it. He does. He feels pressured. I think he wants to come towards you, but on his own terms and in his own time. He sees potential here. He feels like the love can grow. He feels like there is a lot of potential for things to be lasting, but he just wants to go on his time and in his terms. He feels pressured to make a decision before he's ready. That's what's up here. But he feels a soul connection towards you, and he feels like this could grow. He just wants this to be on his timetable. He doesn't want this to blow up and be too fast. He doesn't want a repeat of the past. He greatly respects you. He sees your value. He feels like you bring a lot to the table, and he feels like you guys could have potential. So I see the tide slightly turning on this thing a little bit, but I do feel like that there is this ambivalence of actually moving forward. A lot of ambivalence here. Why? He wants it to be stable. He just wants to be sure. He just wants to be ready and stable. He doesn't want to have any regrets, and he doesn't want this thing to go like it did for him with the person in his past, if that makes sense. He just doesn't want another heartbreak or disaster. That's the ambivalence here. He wants to be sure before he moves forward. Let's get the outcome between you two, between now and the rest of the year. How do things look between now and the end of the year, finishing out the calendar year 2025 between Cola the Virgo and Daniel the Cancer? How do things look? How do things look going forward between these two? Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Nine of Cups. I don't see commitment. I don't see. Give me the Six of Swords, Hermit. I don't see commitment between now and the end of the year. I think he's going to fly solo between that Hermit, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. I do think there's a strong bond that remains between you two with the Six of Cups here, but I don't see you guys being on the same page with the Three of Cups here and the reverse Page of Pentacles. I see it staying very good friends. Page of Pentacles. I don't think he's going to budge between now and the end of the year. This is my fear about this thing, Cola. I think in his mind, he sees a future with you, or he sees there being that possibility, but he's not ready. The problem is, I don't know that he ever will be ready. That's my issue with this whole thing, is it's like he thinks he'll be ready down the road, but will he be? What's he really doing to get himself ready? Is he doing the shadow work? Is he doing the healing? Because I don't know. It's kind of like he's living in this fantasy world that with enough time, he'll be feeling better and more ready. And that is just not so. Time is not going to do a damn thing. So that's my thing. And I hate to see you put your life on hold for this person. I hope you're not doing that. I hope you're not doing that. But that's what I got, Cola. And that's what I'm seeing here, love bug. That's what I'm seeing here. I think he's got the best of intentions. But you and I both know it takes more than intentions. A lot more, right? Or hope. And you got to actually do something to make, you can't just sit here with intentions and hope and not do anything to make things happen. But that's what's up. And maybe he doesn't know what to do. Maybe he doesn't know how to do the work, the inner work. It could be that. But that's what I got. That's what I got. I hope that helps you, love. All right. We are going to Stacy. Yeah, exactly. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. They say that a lot. I don't believe in hell, but you know, I do think that's a good saying. All right, let's go to Stacy. Let's go to Stacy. Stacy had 2 questions as well. Oh, wow. Okay, so Stacy, got a question for you. Got a question for you. You do know Rodney, though. Is Rodney an ex? Or is Rodney some kind of romantic interest of some sort? Let me know, Stace. Leo, you are, that is 100. Everything Leo said right there. But Stacy, remind me, I think Rodney is, I think we read about Rodney the other day, didn't we? I remember reading about Rodney. Okay, yeah, Rodney is, okay. I know who we're talking about now. I'm with it, Stacy. It took me a minute, but I got it. That is so interesting. Facebook tells me daily that he pops up as a suggested person. And same on Instagram. Has he been lurking my page? Probably. For that to be the case. Let's find out if he's been watching you. Has he been watching Stacy's page? Has Rodney been lurking on Stacy's page on Facebook and or Instagram? Has Rodney been lurking on Stacy's page? 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 Yes. Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Wands. Very interesting. There could be some jealousy. He wants to see, he's very curious about how you're doing. He may be also talking to his friends and or yours about trying to figure out what's going on with you. He's wanting to know if you're doing well. He wants to know if you're doing well and happy, which is interesting. Yeah, literally got the Stalker card, Page of Swords here. He's very nosy about whether or not you are happy. I think he's also nosy about whether or not you're dealing with others. I do think there's some jealousy here with the 5 of Wands. He ain't doing nothing with the 4 of Swords here, but he ain't over you either. All right. I'm going to tell you something else, Stacy. He fantasizes about you. He thinks about the boinky boinky with you, Stacy. That's another thing. But yeah. Six of Swords. He's trying to move on from you. He's trying to release this. He hasn't released it yet. He's trying to. I don't see him really taking action. But daydreaming about you. Fantasizing about you. The nut. But yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. I don't see him doing anything to break the silence. But is he lurking your page? You damn Skippy he is. Absolutely, Stacy. Absolutely. That's what I got. Stacy, let me know if that helped you, if you're still here, if that answered your question that you had asked. Also, Stacy, you paid me for 2 questions, but you asked only 1. And I don't know if I can refund you the difference if you want, or if you've got a second question, because you only asked me 1 question, but you paid me for 2. Wonder why he ignores me otherwise. He's trying to move on. I did pick up that he's trying to move on. He's just not done it yet. He's not able to release you. He still thinks about you. Why does he ignore her? 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 Why does he ignore Stacy? Leo, that's funny. Why does he ignore? 2 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. Magician. Stacy, this nut is hoping you'll chase him. That's why he's playing hard to get. He's playing hard to get. He's playing hard to get. He's hoping you'll come toward him. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Yeah, he's being shady. I'm going to tell you this. I kind of feel like okay, this is the thing. He would be a game player. I don't know if this makes sense to you or not. Ultimately, he's hoping you'll chase him. Would he like to be with you? He would. But is he going to let you know that? No. And I think if you chased him, which I don't recommend, I think he would play hard to get even more. Oh, I gotcha. I think he would chase you. I think he would play hard to get even more. He wants you to chase him and chase him some more. Ultimately, he wants you, but he's not really, the way he's going about it is whacked. You know, whacked is an official tarot word. But that's what I got, Stacy. This one is crazy as a bed bug. That was his, okay, so that was what it was. That's why he's ignoring you. He's hoping you'll chase him. Take care, Altar Vulva. Thank you for being here, love. But I hope that helped you, Stacy. I hope that helped you. And I hope we got both questions in that. Oh yeah, because he wants to play hard to get. And I feel like if you chase him, he's going to run some more. He feels like it'll make you chase him harder. It probably made his day when you sent him that friend request and he got to ignore it. What a fuckwad. Take care, Emma. Have a good night, love bug. Thank you. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate you. All right, so next up is Anastasia. On whether she's tethered. Okay, Anastasia, let's find out. Yeah, and see, I feel like he enjoys doing that, Stacy. I feel like he enjoys doing that. It's like, what kind of a mess is that? And I think you're feeding the monster when you reach out. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it another time. Hell no. But let's go to Anastasia. All right, so let's see. Hey, Passionate Crown, how are you? Let's look into whether or not Emma is in a connection. Is she in a connection? This Emma that Anastasia is asking about. Is this new person in some sort of a connection? Is this person in some sort of a connection? Is this person in some sort of a connection? Is Emma involved with somebody? Is Emma involved with somebody? What are the energies around this? What are the energies around her? Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else? The Devil in reverse, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. There's someone that she has thrown the towel in. No, she's not with someone. She cut out someone recently, I feel like, that was squirrely, maybe a liar or somebody that was toxic with the Devil in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. She's thrown in the towel on that. She's not even carrying any energy toward that. Yeah, Queen of Swords. She's solo. She's solo. She is solo. She's not tethered at all. Not at all. So, hello to New York City, Passionate Crown. I love the Big Apple. I love it so much. I love the Big Apple. I want to go back. But yeah, that was kind of a quick question, Anastasia, but I hope I gave you the answer you were looking for. Is Anastasia here? That was kind of quick. That's your born day. Oh, I love that Passionate Crown. Let me see, Anastasia, if she is in a good place. Has she healed from this person that she cut out? Has she healed from this? What's her vibe as far as being relationship ready? I'll find out. I do think she had some interest in you for sure. What's her vibe as far as being relationship ready? I think she's done some work on herself. I picked that up a couple of times. Give me a minute. Give me just a minute. All right, I hear something, and I don't know if there's a bug in here or what, or a frog. I'm scared to death. I'm sorry, y'all. If there's a frog in here, I'll go nuts. I think she's still got some residual energy from this thing, but she is working through things. She is working through things as far as working on herself. She's got she's clear-headed. She's got a good clear head. I do say that. Does she got interest in anyone else? Does she have interest in anyone else? Does she have interest in anyone else? Are there others out there? Are there others out there? Does she have interest in anyone? To what degree does she have interest in anyone outside of this thing with Anastasia. Are there others out there that she has interest in? To what degree? To what degree? Four of Wands in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in reverse. She has not found anybody that she has really because we excluded you from the energy here. She's had a couple of people that she thought she was interested in, and then for whatever reason, she lost interest. So I definitely think that she's had some people cross her path. She's talked to some people, but right now, the ones that she's talked to, she's just like, man, that ain't gonna work. Womp, womp, womp. So no, not at the moment. Not at the moment. If that makes sense. So I hope that helps. Can y'all give me just a minute? Let me know if that gave you your clarity, Anastasia. I need to go check on Baxter. Give me just a minute. Hold on one second, y'all. Hey, y'all. All right, I'm back. And Baxter's with me. He had to go potty. Actually, Pink, I had closed it off, but I'll take one more if you wanna send me, because I know you do Cash App. If you want to send me a Cash App, I will put you. Uh, I've got Tavy after Aurelie, and then I'll put you after Tavy, Pink, if you want. Let me. In fact, I need to add Tavy to the list. I forgot to do that, Tavy. My bad, because I saw where your thing came through. All right, let's see here. And Tavy emailed me her questions too. Thank you, Pink. Thank y'all for your patience. So he's okay, but like he's just had a little stomach bug and it's just running his course. And when he started whining like that, I knew that he needed me. And in fact, he did. He had to go outside. We took care of it and he's okay. But I'm just having to handle him with a little bit of, care. But he had to go to the vet yesterday. You all right, buddy boo? He's a good boy. He was calling his mama. All right, Anastasia. Let me go back and see if she was okay with what we got there. Just wanted to clarify that. I gotcha. I hope that gave you what you needed, Anastasia. I hope that gave you what you needed, love. Your mama's boy. He's a good boy. All right, let's go to Vanessa. All right, here we go. All right, Miss Vanessa. Are Alex and I truly moving toward reconnection and a lasting partnership, or is this fading out? Okay, let's see what's up, Vanessa. Let's see what's up. Cancer Sun, Aries Rising, Cat Moon, and Gem Venus. Gets confusing. That's funny. That Capricorn Moon is a tough one, Vanessa. I know you know that. Let's see what the future holds for these two. Alex, the Cancer, and Vanessa, the Leo. Alex, the Cancer, and Vanessa, the Leo. I feel you. Alex, the Cancer, and Vanessa, the Leo. How is this going forward for these two? Alex and Vanessa. The Moon card. Capricorn moons can get melancholy sometimes. It can be hard to read from your Capricorn moon friend. Six of Cups. You guys have a deep bond. Magician. Strength. Why is the Strength card here? Okay, here's the thing. I think there's a strong desire. All right. I think there's a strong desire. I think the struggle with him is emotional vulnerability. I think that's the struggle. I think he's got love for you. I think he feels a close tie. I think he really wants this, but I think he struggles with emotional vulnerability. But he's in. He's in. That's it. It's the emotional vulnerability. He loves you very deeply, but he struggles with that. He struggles with that. And it could be it's either emotional vulnerability or emotional expression. Okay, one or the other. It's yeah, it's one or the other, and I'm not sure which it is. And I do think the Capricorn moon is driving this. I really do. Sometimes Capricorn moons can feel so deeply, right? But sometimes they can come off being so cold and so calloused and so stone faced. And so I think he loves you, but I think he has a hard time expressing it, if that makes sense. I think he really has a strong desire to work things out, though, and to see things go forward. But I think that's the challenge. I think that's the challenge. He feels like you're his person. He really does. He has a hard time opening up and trusting. And here's the issue. The depth is there, but it seems detached. Here's the issue. Here's what I feel like I'm seeing here, Vanessa, with him. He has a hard time trusting people. And who he really has a hard time trusting is himself, but he doesn't realize that. He thinks it's other people, but it's actually himself. He's got to feel comfortable enough to really be authentic and vulnerable with you. And that's on him. All you can do is provide the emotional safety. Beyond that, it's on him to be comfortable enough within himself to step out. But that's what I got, Vanessa. That's what I got. I hope that gave you some clarity. Let me know. What's your question, Passionate Crown? And Miranda is, let's see, Miranda, did you you are welcome, Vanessa. Did you send me a question on Cash App, or did you may have emailed me? Let me see here. Did you email me? Yes. Okay. You put it. I got it, love. She's asking if her friend has romantic feelings. Okay. We can find out for you, Miranda. You are welcome, Vanessa. Thank you, as always. Let's see what I can find out for Miranda. Does her friend have romantic feelings toward her? Does Miranda's friend have romantic feelings toward her? Does Miranda's friend have romantic feelings toward her? Is there romantic interest from this friend toward Miranda? Is there romantic interest from this friend toward Miranda? Is there romantic interest? Is there romantic interest? Is there romantic interest from this friend toward Miranda? Yes. The romantic friend does have interest. I'm not sure. The friend is not sure about whether to act on it or not, but the friend could see themselves falling for you. Definitely. Definitely. I do think that the friend is ambivalent about reaching out because they don't want to ruin the friendship and don't want to take the risk of you not being interested in them and the friendship ending. All right. So I kind of think that that's where that is. But there's definite romantic interest, definite attraction. Definitely. Will they actually, will they let, no, I don't think they're going to make the first move. I don't think they're going to make the first move, Miranda. So I hope that helps you. So, hey, Passionate Crown. So I'm not doing freebie questions and I'm booked. I'm booked. So I can't answer your question, right? I am booked solid. I've got Pink that is probably going after Tavy, and then that'll be that, but we'll see. But next up, I have Areli. Let's see if that, if I can get Areli. Let's see what we've got. All right, Areli. All right, here we go. Areli. So Areli wants to know about money. All right, let me see what is coming for money with Areli. What is coming in for Areli in terms of money? What can I tell Areli about money going forward? What can I tell Areli about money going forward? What's coming in terms of money toward Areli, please? What's coming in terms of money for Areli? What's coming in terms of money for Areli? You got some good news. There is an unknown here, but you are manifesting. And it's kind of like you're being tested. I do have some good news coming in about something that you're trying to manifest in terms of money. I do see a resurgence of money. I think you've been fighting a battle. I feel like you're going to win around money. Okay. And I think it has rocked with your stability and maybe even rocked your belief. You may have even been in the blues about it. But I think if you'll remain optimistic, the money is going to come. I do see good news coming in about money. So I feel like you may even get some sort of a notification about money, whether this is a job offer or like some sort of notification or message or email or a literal letter. There is something here coming towards you, and it's something that you've been trying to manifest in the dark. And I think you've been fighting this battle, and I think you're going to win. And I see good money as your outcome, Queen of Pentacles. So I like that for you. I like that for you, Areli. I think that is great. But I literally have news, whether it's a phone call, a text, a DM, an email, or something here that is coming. It's something you're going to find out about. Maybe maybe your loan gets approved, or maybe you find out you get, accepted into college. Whatever this is, there's good news around money or career. There's some good news coming. So that's what's up. That's what's up, Areli. I like that for you. Tavy is up next. Oh no. Let's see what we can find out, Tavy, in both of your questions, my love. All right, Tavy. Let's see what is coming towards you in love. Let's see what is coming toward Tavy in love. Hang on one second. What is coming toward Tavy in love? Is there anything around Tavy regarding romance? Is there anything around Tavy regarding romance? What does she need to know? Tell me what Tavy needs to know about romance. Tell me. You're going through a big transformation right now, Tavy. You're welcome, Aurelia. Tavy, you're going through a big transformation and it feels like chaos. I kind of get this chaos, dark night of the soul. But you're being shaken for a reason. You're leveling up from a spiritual standpoint, okay? And it feels like a roller coaster, but you're exactly where you're supposed to be. This is all for your highest good, and it is part of your journey, but it doesn't mean that love is not there, okay? So I think this is definitely something that is it's a thing that you're going through right now, and it's part of the process, and it's part of your alchemy of making you grow. It's a growth stage for you, and you know growth is uncomfortable. God, this is channeled, Tavy, but this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm feeling. I'm just like tapped in or whatever, I think. Let's see what the cards say. Let's see what the cards say. It's a very significant time for you from a spiritual perspective, Tavy. Right? Hang on, Carissa. Hang on. You are going to have a relationship. You are going to have a relationship. But you are right now, this is very much a spiritual time. The Hermit card. So there is this period of time where you are to learn to be single and happy. There's some divine guidance. There's a lot of internal work that needs to be going on with you. Let me show you this card. This is the Hermit. This is a card of somebody that is alone, okay? Reflective, doing a lot. It's a very spiritual card. Very spiritual card. There's a lot of inner work going on. And the light that is always pictured with the Hermit is divine guidance. So this is definitely a time of spiritual renewal and transformation. Does this surprise me? In general, no. A lot of people are feeling this right now, and let me explain why. 6 planets are dancing around in retrograde, plus Chiron, between now and the 1st of next year. And when we go through periods of time where there's a lot of planets in retrograde, everything slows down, and it's a time to go inside and go internal and do a lot of inner work. It's like pulling up in the gas station and getting your car gassed up and serviced. You'll be back on go time, but this is a time of rest, rejuvenation, and spirituality. And so it can feel strange, but you're not crazy. You're not crazy, Tavy. It's a very significant time for you. So you're definitely being called to not worry too much about romance. Remember to just be. You're a human being, not a human doing. This is a time of inactivity for in terms of romance. It's a time of you to really get your ducks in a row and figure out who you are and what you even want, right? So I hope that that helps you. Do I feel like you've got a relationship down the road? I do, and I see it. I absolutely do see it, but I just think it's a timing thing. Hey, buddy. So I hope that that helped you. And I want to, if that helped you, we're going to look now at the Virgo and just get you some clarity on that to kind of clear that up. Let me say this about what you had asked about with the Virgo. You had said, I finally let go of the Virgo, the idea of the Virgo masculine. I think it was just me the entire time. Just to place official closure, was this connection over the entire time and just me or what? Okay. So let's talk about that. Sometimes there can be planetary influences that will make it seem one-sided. Even if it's just you, it's valid. Okay. So your feelings and the thoughts of this thing, I want you to allow yourself to feel validated. Okay. You weren't making something over nothing. There was something there. It may have only been on your side, and we'll find out, but even still, it was valid. It wasn't nothing. So I don't want you to make the mistake of feeling like you need to be dismissive of yourself and your own feelings, because they are valid. Okay. So that, and you can even sometimes see that in the astrology, the synastry between two people, if that makes sense, Tavy. So I want to just validate you before we find out what's what with this thing, with the Virgo. All right. Hey, Miss Laura. How are you, beautiful? I emailed you the other day. I don't know if you got it. But yeah, don't feel like you need to be dismissive of yourself. Your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. But let's see where the Virgo, if the Virgo ever had any interest or anything of that nature. Let's get this Virgo toward you, Tavy. Let's get this Virgo toward you. Let's see what we've got. Give me this Virgo toward Tavy. Good. I am doing pretty good, Laura. I hope you're doing good. Give me the Virgo. Was there ever anything here? Was there ever anything here on the side of the Virgo? At any point in time. At any point in time, was there ever anything here on the side of the Virgo? Yes. Yes, there was interest. In fact, I think this Virgo may have at one time actually had some feelings for you, but for whatever reason decided not to act on them. Not to act on them. And that's, yeah, I literally get the Virgo withdrawing, but I kind of feel like this Virgo felt some feelings for you and some attraction. So you're not crazy, but you weren't crazy anyway. You weren't crazy anyway. But I hope that that helps. I hope that that helps. I see the Virgo ultimately withdrawing and not doing anything. But did the Virgo have some interest, some attraction, some feelings? Absolutely. Absolutely. hope that helped you, Tavy. Let me know. And Pink, I never got Pink. Did you Yeah, I think it's over. I don't see the Virgo doing anything towards you in that respect, but um I absolutely feel like there was something there. You're not crazy. So I didn't get one from Pink. I don't know if she changed her mind or what. I'll wait just a minute or two more. You don't feel like I answered the question? Okay, so your question, let me go back and see. Just to place official closure, was this connection over the entire time and just me? It wasn't just you. There was a connection. It's over now, but it wasn't always over. Does that make sense? It is okay. You got it. Okay, I got you. Hey, SA. But let me know if that helped, Tavy. I don't see the Virgo doing anything or acting on it. It is, SA. I hope you're doing good as well. I hope you're doing good as well. I need to. But thank you, Tavy. I appreciate you booking with me for sure. As always, I hope that gave you some clarity. I saw it, Passionate Crown, but I didn't see payment come through for you. But I'm actually not taking any more questions. If I don't think you booked a payment, but if you did and I missed the payment, I will read for you. But I don't think I got a payment from you. Yeah, I didn't get a payment from you, Passionate Crown. So oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. So it's normally for one question it's 35, for two questions it's 50. And then we have a yes or no that we were running tonight only. But I don't do it through super chats. You have to do it through either PayPal or Cash App. I'm sorry. If you want to send me a PayPal, you can. Just let me know. If you have a question and you want to send it through PayPal, you can send it directly. Yeah, you can Cash App. Here is my Cash App. There's my Cash App. And if you'll Cash App me and then remind me what your question was, I will let you know, Passionate Crown. but only because you're in New York City. That's the only reason, right? I'm just kidding. It's because I have a heart. There we go. There it is. I got you. I got you. You sent me enough for 2 questions. So go ahead and let me know your questions, love bug, and we will get you going. I know you had asked me, I can't remember what your question was. My brain, I have Gemini brain. So, is Marco honest about his feelings? Is a solid relationship possible? Okay. We'll see what's up, my love. We'll see what's up. Give me Marco's feelings right now toward passionate crown. Give me Marco's feelings toward passionate crown. Deep down, transparency, honest feelings. Honest feelings, Marco toward passionate crown. Marco toward passionate crown. Ah, goodness. Do you guys have history? Because I get that he's wanting to revive this with you. Revive something, renew something, pick something back up with you. With the Judgment card here. That flew out. We'll see. Give me Marco toward passionate crown. Give me Marco toward passionate crown. No history. Why is the Two of Swords here? There's something he's not telling you. There is a lack of transparency. I'm going to be real with you. With the Two of Swords here, there's something he's not being completely past life. There's something he's not being honest with you about. He's afraid. There's something he's afraid for you to find out. He feels like if he's open with you, that you'll reject him. That's the issue. He feels like if he's completely open with you, that you'll reject him. He's got some fears here. He doesn't want to lose you. I do think he has emotion for you. That part, I do think he has emotion for you. I think there is an element of stability or maturity here. He may feel like he may have some insecurities, and that may be what you're picking up on. So I kind of think that he fears rejection. And I think he is afraid to be open with you and vulnerable with you, but I think he does have feelings for you. I can't figure out what it is that he is not. There's just something that scares him. Okay. Could he be, it may be about family or money. Let me find out. Let me find out. Hey, Rising Phoenix. Hey, Rising Phoenix. So the RP stood for something different. Carissa, you had asked me, yes, I will answer you a yes or no question, Carissa. Just hang on. You can cash at me if you want to, or you can enchanted cottage 333 at Gmail me on PayPal. Let's find out if he's gay, Passionate Crown. Let's find out. Is he gay? Is he gay? Is he gay? This is a hard question, but I have answered this before with cards, so we're going to see. I don't necessarily think it's that. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that, Passionate Crown. I don't think it's that. I'll be honest with you. I think he has not been honest with you about his financial situation or his family situation. I think that's what he's not been honest with you about. He may have lied to you about having money that he doesn't have, possibly. Or a family that, you know, there's something around family or money. That's what it is that he's not been honest about. I would be a little bit hesitant about doing that, Passionate Crown. I would. Let me see if there is a stable connection possible. Yeah. I don't think it's that, but I think there's something here that he's not been upfront about. Let's see if a stable connection between you two is even possible. Is a real stable connection, you know he's broke. Okay. Is a real stable connection possible? He never told you. Okay. Is a real stable connection between these two possible? Between Marco and Passionate Crown. Page of Pentacles and the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse. No, Empress in the reverse. No, it's 3 flat out no's. There's things he's not telling you. It's either about, he may have a baby mama, he may have kids he's not told you about, something like that, okay? There's something about family, and I feel like he may have some kids you don't know about or a baby mama you don't know about. He may even be married. I'm going to tell you something else too. I think he's got other motives outside of love. I do think he's got feelings towards you, but I think that it is, I think this person is seeing you as somebody that can help him out financially. I would be very hesitant, and I think your gut is telling you for a reason to be hesitant, right? Rising Phoenix, you're so funny. But I think I wouldn't mess with this passionate crown. I think I wouldn't mess with that. Yeah, I think I wouldn't mess with that. Oh, the PayPal. Hey, Carissa, it's here it is. I'll put it. I was worried about that, Laura. I was worried about that. Some of the cards, I'll be honest with you, Passionate Crown, what Laura said, some of the cards that I saw could very well mean that he is possibly trying to be a scammer. Please be careful, Passionate Crown. Please be careful. Yes, exactly. Yeah, like a cash cow, and you don't want to be that. Oh, Laura, I didn't know that. A lot of people go through that. A lot of people have gone through that. And I sure hate it. I sure hate that for you, Laura. You all right? But yeah, Passionate Crown, I think I would be very cautious about that. Yeah. Aren't they though, Rising Phoenix? It's a damn shame. How are things on your side of the world, Rising Phoenix? Yeah. Okay. See, laying it on thick, thick, thick. Screw that. Forget that. Rising Phoenix. Yes. Passionate Crown. Yes. Dodge this bullet. And our hearts are with you for sure. Rising Phoenix, I'm glad you're okay. This makes me upset. I did not know this. I'm so glad you're okay, Rising Phoenix. Oh my God. Oh my God. I did not know. I'm so happy you're here. Of course. Of course. It was sudden. Okay. And that's fair. And I know you're, kind of a private person anyway, but Rising Phoenix, I hope you know that you're loved. I hope you know that we do love you here at the cottage, truly. Got you, Carissa. And you make this world a better place just because of being in it. Your Virgo spidey senses. I heard that, Passionate Crown. Of course, Rising Phoenix, of course. But we love you. There you go. All right. So let's read for Carissa. Thank you, Rising Phoenix. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for saying that. It's the same Pisces that you've been asking about. I saw you had put your question. Let me look at it again. Let's see what we got, my love. Will Nolan make a move? All right, Nolan. All right, Nolan Pisces. All right, Nolan Pisces. Let's see. Give me Nolan. Will Nolan move toward Carissa? Nolan the Pisces. Will Nolan move toward Carissa, please? Will Nolan move toward Carissa the Pisces? Will Nolan move toward Carissa the Pisces? Will Nolan move toward Carissa the Pisces? Do we see movement? From Nolan toward Carissa. Nolan the Pisces toward Carissa. No. It's fuckwad. Hierophant in the reverse. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse. Why? No, he's not. He's afraid of commitment. He's got fears. That's why he's got this Fool reversed. He's got fears of this thing. You know what? He fears heartbreak. He fears heartbreak. He fears emotional vulnerability. But can I tell you something, Carissa? You're not crazy. There's a connection. You guys have a soul connection. You guys have a soul bond. So you're not nuts, okay? So I don't want you to think that you're crazy here asking me, is this person going to move towards you? And me saying no. The reason I'm smirking is not at you, it's at him. Because there's a connection between you two and he feels this, but he won't do anything about it. So I really just want to thump him on the head. So if you sense frustration from me, Carissa, that's why. It's not at you, my love. It's toward him. He does feel a connection towards you, but he's just ignoring the hell out of it. He's absolutely running from this. That's what I got, Carissa. That's what I got, love. I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity. He does feel the connection, but he just tries to deny it. I'm sorry. You're welcome. And thank you. And Carissa, you deserve somebody that does come towards you. And you will. It'll happen. You'll see. It is his loss. He's missing out on. Look, Carissa, look, I know I don't know you in person, but you vibed enough in my chats that I know you're a cool person. You've got great energy, and you know what? His loss. His loss. His loss. There you go. And thank you for that passionate crown. Thank you for what you said. That was so kind. Good. I'm glad you see that, Carissa. I'm glad you see that. Carissa, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I love your name. Carissa, that is so pretty. I don't know that I've ever heard that name, but I think it's very pretty. And I hope I pronounced it correctly, but it's pretty. Of course. Okay, good. I forget when I tell people stuff, but I'd rather tell you twice than not at all. So I think that is a wrap. I think that's a wrap. I think we're done, y'all. I've been online almost 4 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes. We've been rocking it. We've been throwing cards tonight, haven't we? Thanks everyone who booked readings with me. I know that a lot of folks have gone to bed and stuff, and after I answered their question, but I never ever take it for granted when people book readings for me. It is the ultimate compliment. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I love you. And I'll see you guys soon. I personally won't see you tomorrow, but my videos will. I've got a couple that are hitting tomorrow during the day, but I'll see you live Sunday. That's the plan anyway. All right. I love y'all. Everybody have sweet dreams. Have a good day and roll tide. Bye, y'all.